Yui. No, please. Yui. Father, Yui. I thought I could end everything by killing Matsumine. How foolish I was to think it was ever that simple.
Can you see which card you should play?
I see it! Koi Koi!
Dang, you sure know your stuff, kid.
Don't play with Hanafuda in the house. It's illegal.
Relax, Hana. We're only playing for fun.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's just for fun. All right. But you better not come whining to me if you grow up to be a mess like Soji. Oh, hey. Have you and Raizo been fighting or something?
Yeah? We're never not fighting.
I'm serious. He stopped coming downstairs and I don't know why.
He's busy right now is all. Don't worry about it. He just needs space. You owe me one, dumbass.
I'm confused. Why are we here so late?
Just wait. You'll find out soon.
Good evening, venerable sirs. I hope that you will honor us with your prayers again tonight.
What? Why are these women here?
Women? Look again, fool.
They're all male prostitutes?
Indeed they are. Which means we wouldn't be committing the sin of lying with a woman.
But why?
These beauties you see before you are not impure women. They are your guides, here to lead you on your path to enlightenment through the wondrous works of the God of Bliss. We hope you find it a joyful experience.
This is your first time, isn't it, Seiku? Why don't you have the first pick?
You want me to choose?
Bless you, bless you!
What's this smell? It can't be. Opium? I have no desire to partake in this.
What a cruel thing to say. My name is Ichinojo, and despite my lowly station, I am not beneath shame.
From your bearing and way with words, I would assume that your family is of some repute. So why sully yourself? Temperance sharpens the senses. I can smell the opium on you from here. You were samurai?
These walls have ears, and there's always someone listening. Stop talking. I don't want you to end up like me.
I don't understand.
For your own sake, please be quiet.
Now then, any developments with our newest guest?
Things are progressing nicely. He's being guided to the enlightenment of pleasure as we speak.
That's such wonderful news. It's always the high-minded moralists that fall the hardest in the end.
Don't say that. These men aren't falling to anything.
This is true. Our role is to assist the lost so they may find the true joys of enlightenment.
Yes, please forgive me. Though I think we can all agree it would be such a shame if Seiku were to remain a monk.
Sister, that's perfect. Imagine him in a kimono, hairy grown. He could be quite fetching.
Seems we've made a divine connection.
So your family tasked you with coming here to Nagasaki, but then you were poisoned by opium and forced into prostitution. I'm so sorry.
My family's still in Edo, and as far as I know, they think I'm dead. Do you have any siblings?
I don't.
I have one. A younger brother. I know he'll do well as the head of the family. It's my one bit of peace.
This doesn't have to be your life.
If I could bite my vendetta into a gold coin.
Don't say that. Stacking sin atop sin solves nothing.
I'm trapped here. What else can I do?
You could always join a temple. The Buddha accepts all, no matter what kind of life they've lived.
How can I leave after all this?
There must be a way you can be free.
I hope so.
Oh dear. Is something wrong with your ceremonial medicine?
No, it's fine.
No amount of lipstick can turn a man into a better liar. I can see it on that pretty face of yours that something's on your mind. Did that monk put strange ideas in your head?
No, ma'am. He was just kind to me, that's all.
Would you like to know more about him? The reason he became a monk was that he lost his family in a pandemic. He had a younger brother who'd be around your age now had he survived.
I had no idea.
It is tragic for a man like him to be haunted by such a dark shadow. Unless he finds his salvation through you.
What's that?
Smoking is but one of many ways for you to take your medicine.
刘大人，
进来。
这是这座花园式的寺院，没错。
I can't free you yet. Please wait. I will find a way. Ichinojo? Something's wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry!
Good monk, would you come and read a sutra for the deceased? Please, sir, the child was only 3 years old.
I can't. My sins have taken me far from the Buddha's path. I'm so sorry. But I am no longer a monk.
I had thought those nuns were the genuine article, and never would have guessed the real reason they were rebuilding that old temple.
It seems they have a very specific clientele, the kind who can't openly go to red light districts. And it's not just flesh. They provide opium to their guests as well.
Yup, and if a pretty customer happens to catch their eye, they recruit them by getting them addicted. That place is such a well-oiled machine, it practically runs itself.
What is it about stuck-up pious people that makes them so easy to trick?
Sakata the magistrate, Azumiya the merchant, and now nuns. Who else is dealing opium?
We have no way of knowing. Those first two may well have been controlling its flow in the city.
And if you don't control the flow, your market's bound to get flooded with product and prices will drop.
So since we killed them, there's more opium?
Possibly. There's also Matsumine's missing goods. That could be enough to saturate the market.
Do you think Chinatown finally found it?
This is all just speculation. We only know one thing for certain. Someone needs to fulfill the revenge.
Excuse me.
And here I thought he was finally lightening up, but no.
It would be best if you were to keep an eye on him. I fear he might run off on his own since opium is at the core of this.
I'm sorry, but do you want me to die? You try getting in that idiot's way when he's on a tear. He just might cut you in half.
Not if you're there. You can stop him before he's too far gone.
That's easier said than done, boss.
Wait, what?
You don't have to do that. Just let a professional sharpen it.
You can learn a lot from a sword, and most smiths can tell when one has taken a life.
They can? Well, I'm sure if you ask the boss man, he'd find one who could keep their mouth shut.
How could I entrust my sword to another? I can't even trust myself.
What?
What in the world was that? Some kind of demon? What kind of monster murders nuns in a temple? You'll be going straight to hell for this!
Oh no, I don't like the sound of that. But I'm pretty sure if hell exists, we're already there.
They're here! We'll have to deal with them ourselves! These are professionals, so be on your guard. Have you lost your nerve?
Before the eyes of Holy Saint Mary full of grace. For your sins and iniquity, you shall repent.
So these are the infamous Revengers. In time, I will make them captives to joy just like all the others.
For a nun, she's very good at running for her life. Must have picked up a lot of vendettas over the years.
Let me go after her.
Never a dull moment with you around, is there? Just don't forget why we're here. This isn't your revenge.
What were they aiming at?
Revenge has finally found you.
Please wait! Surely my life is more valuable to you than a miserable gold coin. If you would only allow me, I would gladly buy it back from you.
With opium?
If that is your desire, then yes!
I want information.
Unfamiliar with a woman's touch, I see.
As I thought.
Gorin.
It was you.
That's Jigen Ryu, yes? Which tells me you're fast, but are you fast enough?
Too slow.
A valiant effort, but that alone won't keep you alive.
Until the next we meet, my wonderfully naive samurai.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Not now. I can't die here like this.
Finally. Why is killing women always so damn unpleasant?
Two at once, I see. Very well, then.
Surprise, buddy. It's 3-on-1. Let's go. Is that guy even human?
I apologize for summoning you like this, as I am aware of your weak constitution.
Sir, let me assure you that it is my honor to risk life and limb to answer your call. Now then, how may I be of service? I see Mr. Shishido from the Nagasaki Trade Union is here with us, so I assume this is no small matter.
I'm afraid that's true. Administrator, have you heard of something called bitten gold?
It's a superstition among the merchants, yes? A rather absurd rumor where if you offer up a gold coin with bite marks on it, your nemesis will die soon afterward. Or so I've been told.
A ridiculous tale. The rumor likely began with some rogue getting paid to kill someone and then grew from there. Now it seems to have taken on a life of its own.
Perhaps. But can we afford to ignore a rumor if it's linked to Mr. Sakata's death?
I was not aware of this.
Sir, Sakata's death was due to a sudden illness.
Not quite. This was brought to me by someone in a position to collect it. Here. The trade union had gifted this to Mr. Sakata, so I can verify its authenticity.
The ankle is covered in blood? How could you have missed something like this?
I don't recall seeing it before, sir.
Mr. Sakata was a decent man. His efforts had earned him the respect of the union. It's not inconceivable that those same efforts could inspire someone to bite a gold coin.
Yasarizawa, I want you on this.
Sir. If only Sakata was still around to discover how much of a fan of his you were. That bastard would probably be grinning ear to ear.
I don't doubt he would. I hope his killers are brought to justice.
Well, when it's the high and mighty General Overseer asking, I can hardly say no, can I? I'm still busy trying to figure out who killed that Satsuma samurai. There's no telling when I'll have the time to investigate this curse of the bitten gold.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. You'd be surprised how things can connect. Take this samurai killer you're after. Who knows what leads they might provide in finding Mr. Sakata's killer?
That would be a crazy coincidence. As you know, I'm a busy man, so I'm done screwing around with you. You should be grateful, because I'm the one who got Sakata killed. That asshole. He was so full of himself he started dealing in opium. A Nagasaki full of junkies. That's got to be bad for business.
Not exactly. The work of a merchant is always changing. Your job is to sell rice in famine and medicine during a plague. And well, in times of opium...
You knew? Of course you did.
Word is that your meteoric rise has been in no small part due to your handling of opium crime. It makes you wonder, what would happen if it all suddenly dried up?
Are you thinking about picking up where Sakata left off?
Who can say? Perhaps you'd join me for tea. We could pay our respects to Mr. Sakata.
Let me tell you something. I had a girl I liked to visit, and I saw firsthand what opium did to her. I was willing to laugh this off when it was just between me and Sakata, but I'll make it ugly if this escalates.
What an interesting choice of weapon you have there.
Oh yeah. I had to use my family heirloom to cover my tab at the entertainment district. Don't care though. It works. I pass out at the sight of blood anyway.
Still, you never know what might happen. Surely you don't intend to use it if you have to commit seppuku.
Well, maybe you could help me out if it ever comes to it. I'm sure a big shot like you knows someone who can slice my head off. Nice and clean. You know, as long as there's a head, gold can still be bit. Just something for you to remember for the future.
I shall endeavor to keep it in mind. But if it's true, perhaps I should bite a gold coin. For the well-being of my operation, you understand.
Why would you want to avenge Sakata?
Oh, I don't. You see, while I'm loath to admit this, the residents of Chinatown have been searching high and low for a hoard of opium as of late. It's a bit of an issue for me.
As it happens, I'm already dealing with that, so you can be a good little rich boy and back off until it's resolved.
That's very reassuring to hear. But still, it never hurts to have a backup or two.
In that case, bite all the gold or jerky you like, I don't care.
Very well then, I'll do just that.